Rowan Atkinson from the UK made a mute buffoon into a global sensation, proving you don't need words to be funny, just an absurd amount of rubber-faced expressions. He's the only guy who can turn a trip to the laundromat into a Shakespearean comedy. Stephen Chow from China is known for mixing martial arts with hilarity, making a kung fu showdown look like a slapstick routine between Jackie Chan and the Three Stooges. His movies are so funny they make you question why other martial arts films even try to take themselves seriously. Kevin Hart from the USA is the pocket-sized powerhouse of comedy, who can make a story about buying groceries sound like an epic quest filled with dragons and betrayal. He's so energetic, watching him perform is like seeing a hamster on a sugar high try to win the Tour de France. Jim Carrey from Canada can contort his face in ways that would make even a Picasso painting look normal, all while delivering lines so fast you'd think he was auditioning for a Gilmore Girls reboot. Carrey's so versatile, he could play every character in a movie, and you'd still think it had a diverse cast. Chris Lilly from Australia is the chameleon of comedy who can become an entire high school cast, making you question whether you're watching a TV show or a one-man talent show with multiple personality disorder. Lilly's characters are so outrageous, they make Crocodile Dundee look like a documentary. Trevor Noah from South Africa is the only man who can turn the daily news into a stand-up routine, making you laugh at global crises while wondering if you should feel guilty. He's like your funny friend who makes you realize the world is on fire, but at least it's a comedic inferno. Veer Das from India can turn a history lesson into a comedy special, making you wonder if you ever truly understood Indian culture before he hilariously dissected it. He's like a stand-up Gandhi, but with more punchlines and fewer hunger strikes. Komeng from Indonesia can make you laugh so hard you'll forget you don't understand half of what he's saying, proving slapstick humor is truly universal. He's like Indonesia's answer to Rowan Atkinson, but with even more chaotic energy. Eugenio Derbez from Mexico can make a telenovela look like a high-stakes comedy thriller, blending melodrama and humor seamlessly. He's like the Mexican jack-of-all-trades in comedy, capable of turning even a weather forecast into a sitcom. Gennady Kazanov from Russia can make the bleakest Russian winter seem funny with his dry, sardonic humor that's as sharp as a Siberian wind. He's like the vodka of comedy, strong, bold, and best enjoyed with a straight face. Volodymyr Zelensky from Ukraine went from making people laugh on TV to making politicians sweat in real life, proving his comedic chops in both arenas. He's like Ukraine's political jester-turned-king, with a punchline for every policy. Gad Elmaleh from France can make the French language sound even funnier than it already does, with observational humor that bridges cultural gaps. He's like France's ambassador of laughter, making you chuckle in two languages at once. Hitoshi Matsumoto from Japan can turn a simple game show into a full-blown comedy spectacle, leaving you in stitches even if you don't understand Japanese. He's like Japan's master of absurdity, proving that humor is the best kind of confusion. Leandro Hassam from Brazil can turn any situation into a carnival of laughter, with a larger-than-life presence that's impossible to ignore. He's like Brazil's comedic samba, bringing rhythm and joy to every joke. Michael Mittermeier from Germany proves that Germans do have a sense of humor, and it's as precise and effective as their engineering. He's like the BMW of comedy, sleek, efficient, and surprisingly fast. Dara O'Brien from Ireland can make complex science sound like stand-up material, blending intellectual humor with his Irish wit. He's like the Einstein of comedy, but with more Guinness and fewer equations. Checco Zalone from Italy can turn everyday Italian life into a comedic opera, complete with over-the-top characters and hilarious misunderstandings. He's like Italy's court jester, with a touch of Neapolitan flair. Diego Capusotto from Argentina can make political satire feel like a rock concert, with edgy humor that's as unpredictable as Buenos Aires traffic. He's like Argentina's anarchic clown, turning chaos into comedy. Rhys Darby from New Zealand can make awkwardness an art form, with physical comedy that's as charmingly offbeat as a kiwi bird. He's like New Zealand's whimsical wizard of laughter, conjuring humor out of thin air. They are comedians from various parts of the world. With their unique and diverse styles of humor, they bring laughter and joy to audiences wherever they perform.